Okay, I am going to share my screen. I slightly feel like an elementary teacher with this background, but I really liked it, so I wanted to keep it. But we are going to talk a little bit about the road to elite tonight because I think it's something that we don't really understand, but there's a really easy formula for our team to become an elite team. So first, I wanted to talk about a few announcements. So we are going to do a Super Saturday, and it's either going to be in like Watertown, Brookings, Madison area. It kind of depends on, I'm going to send a poll out and determine like who's going to be there because it depends on how many people are there because it depends on the size of house we need. Um, but I kind of put dots on the map of like people who said they wanted to come, and that was like the most centralized location. Another announcement is that cherry chocolate almond beach bars are 20% off and mixed berry energized sticks are 20% off. So that's really good if you need any of those. We are doing a coaching info session on Thursday. So I know like all this week, every single day, I'm going to be talking about it every single day, inviting to the coaching info session. And then don't forget that you have the 20% off codes on total solution packs that you can use until the end of the month. And if you didn't get one, some people said they didn't get one because I think only active, like if you are in active status, you got one. But all it is first name Feb 20. So really like I'm guessing in the world there's another Jessica, there's another, right? Like in Beachbody, I know there's another Jessica, right? There's other Briannas in Beachbody. Like so I'm guessing you can use whatever, or I told people too, like they can use mine as well because they're not specific, right? Like if I could have a challenger sign up with Angie's code, but I'd still get the money because like they aren't linked to anyone. And then March 15th, gut health comes out, and I'm excited. Like now they're starting to let test group people kind of talk about it. And so now I've been seeing more and more on Instagram about it, and it looks really good. So I am very excited for that. And the biggest thing I think that's going to change with gut health is it's more so about overall wellness than it is just about working out. Like one of the test group people were talking about like what it did to her skin, what it did to her acne, like that stuff. She wasn't even focused on like, oh, I lost 10 pounds. She was focused on like what having a healthy routine did for her overall body. So I think that's going to be really cool because it's going to be more all encompassing. So I wanted to go back and talk a little bit about our team vision, right? So I have realized in our new coach mentorship and just like helping the coaches on our team is that honestly, like helping you guys means a lot more to me than any of my own accomplishments. Like I love when someone messages me and they're like, I hit SC2 or like my first challenge pack's going out or my mom's signing up or whatever. Like to me, that honestly is more exciting than me sending a share cart to someone else. Don't get me wrong, that's an important part of my business. I love doing it, but it's honestly like more exciting for me to watch you guys be successful. And so I want to help you guys. And that's really what the road to elite that I'm going to talk about is like, how do I help you guys find success and how do we find success as a team? So I put in the black there, that is Beachbody's mission statement. I don't know how familiar you are with it, but to help people achieve their goals and enjoy healthy, fulfilling lives, which I just think is something awesome to remember. Like our vision here is to help people achieve their goals no matter what they are. It could be to gain muscle, it could be to lose weight, it could be to eat healthier, it could be to get a regular digestive system, whatever their goals are, to work out 5 days a week, but then to enjoy healthy and fulfilling lives. And I think the fulfilling lives part really comes into play when we're talking about like what their overall habits look like. So just wanted to remind you of that because I don't think we talk about the vision a lot of Beachbody and the vision of our team, but that is something like where I want to spend just as much time helping you guys obtain success as I do like working on my own business. So just wanted to put that out there. So what is the road to elite? Some of you guys maybe have seen it, maybe you've heard a little bit about it. But the road to elite is essentially like a recognition and rewards program that helps coaches of like all experience levels focus on key outcomes and behaviors that create a stable, rewarding, and growing business. So instead of like just focusing on like, I'm just going to hit Success Club, I think the road to elite is a lot more encompassing. And there's different steps we're going to talk about that kind of help you kind of like step up your business. And my goal, like last year was to be team builder, then this year team leader. And then like if we ended the year at premier, like obviously I want a gun for elite, but I would like, if we got to be a premier team, I would like pee my pants and then like elite. So like maybe that's where you're like, okay, I want to be a team leader, team builder, whatever. And then you build on that each year. In the picture, they send you these really cute trophies. And then I just got my team leader, they stack. So I just got like the little cube that goes on there for team leader, because we were a team leader on the road to elite, and we'll talk about what those are. So don't get lost in like the stuff I'm going to talk about, because I just tried to lay it out easily. But step one is like, where are you trying to go first? So on this road to elite, right, there's 4 spots and builder is the first one. So what you need to do is hold diamond for 6 weeks, have 25 leadership points, which we're going to talk about, 1 new emerald, and 1,000 points on your weak leg in 5 weeks. So you quite literally look in your, what do you call it? Your PV report, and you see like on your weak leg, did you have 1,000 team volume? So that's important too, to keep in mind, like if you need help when you put people on, like where do you place them in your downline? But team builder is kind of like that first step in the road to elite. And then this comes to play like if Angie, right? Angie hit team builder this year, so that gave me elite ranking points. And if she hits team leader next year, that'll give us, hey, sorry, my dogs are going psycho. Hey, stop it. Clover and Berkeley, stop it. They're so mad someone drove by. And then they think dad is home, but dad is not home. He is in Minnesota. Step 2, Clover, calm down. You're okay. I hope they stop barking. I'm so sorry. Then team leader, you have to be a 1-star diamond, 50 leadership points, 2 emeralds or a new diamond, and then 2,500. So like this would be, right, Angie was a team builder last year. So this year she wants to go for team leader. I need to throw something at them. Hang on, I'm going to mute myself and yell at them because I don't want you to hear me screaming at them. Sorry, like yelling at children. And when you achieve team leader, so actually you just have to be a 1-star diamond to attend new leader conference in Vegas. But if you're a team leader, they also pay for your hotel room. So it's kind of a good thing to go for, because then all you have to pay for in Vegas is the plane ticket. And plane tickets to Vegas are actually somewhat inexpensive. So there are a few ways to get there. Premier leader is a 2-star diamond plus. So this is what we're really gunning for as a team this year, 2-star diamond plus, and they have to be new diamond. So even though Angie can count as one of my diamonds, but I have to have 1 new diamond this year. And then the same things, right? So I don't want to get too like in depth into all those, because those don't really matter. The important part for you guys is like team builder is what you want to gun for, because that's going to create your habits that are going to make this a long lasting business. Okay. And then elite is 5-star diamond, at least 2 new diamonds, 105, and then 5,000 volume points. But so how can we do it, right? This is why I wanted to talk about it on team call, is because every single person in the organization plays a direct role into helping us be an elite team. And so I just think of like being at Summit, because at Summit, when you're like recognized for elite, like, yes, they say it would be like Brianna Mueller, but they would say like purpose over perfection. And I just think of like being in that arena and having like our team name being the big name announced. And like, they usually do big like plaque things that are in the hallway, and like just seeing our team and having pictures of our team and all that. Like it seems incredible. And so everyone, no matter if you are a brand new coach today or you are a coach who's been around, there's ways that you can help us. So leadership points, they are actually acquisition points for volume. We're going to talk about that. SC1 plus points and SC points of PS coaches. The other thing is all 3 of you ladies could easily, I think there's only 3. Yeah. Right now, all of you guys could become a team builder this year. That's my goal for all of you guys. And I mean, obviously team leaders and going forward. So this is going to help you too. Like, how do you achieve that? And I can drop in the group this progress tracker too. And it's nice because it's very laid out. So it tells me like exactly what I need to do, right? Like, who was my new emerald? What's my weak leg volume? Did I hold diamond? etc. So it's kind of a nice format. So how you earn the leadership points, you need 25 of them to be a team builder, is volume points. So every single time you get 500 personal volume points. So like, for example, I had a customer sign up with a challenge pack this week. Anyone that signs up under me as a customer, coach, or preferred customer in 2022, for every 500 volume points, it doesn't have to be under one person, you get 1 point. And so I don't know, I don't do math quick, but like, so for example, to get 25 points, essentially you do like 12,500 volume, and that's for your coaches, customers, preferred customers, right? I think of this doesn't count, Angie's not in 22, but like Angie, if she got her Shakeology shipment every month and she got maybe Energize, right, that's like 150 volume. So then if she got that all 12 months, that's like 2,000 right there. And you get 1 point for every 500. So ways to help our team do this is to utilize auto ships and products if you can. And then follow, like for you personally, how can you achieve this as a coach, is follow up with your customers to help them find products they love. I find that as we get older, people are more willing to spend the money on supplements if they enjoy them and they find a way that works for them. And sometimes that's just helping them with recipes, teaching them. Like I personally never, I think on the Energize container, it tells them 8 ounces of water. And I personally think it's way too much to be 8 ounces. I go for like 12 to 16 ounces. So I make sure people know that, because I don't want them to try Energize once and be like, oh my God, I'm dying. Like I was itchy and I didn't like it. And I had an upset stomach. Like I would rather them use it properly, love it, and want it again. Same thing with Shakeology. I've had a lot of people who are like, I really don't like the flavor. And I'm like, how are you mixing it? And they're like, I just put water and ice and the packet in the bottle. And yeah, just same face. I'm like, no, don't do that. Like, here's some recipes and you find ones you love. And then it makes it super simple. And just like encouraging people to try new things. I know sometimes it's like we don't want to be salesy, but I think of like when a sale's going on, like talk about the sale, like coaches talk about trying different things, stuff like that. Preferred customers, like obviously they're a preferred customer because they like products, they get products. And so maybe they're branching out, right? But this one kind of just goes on its own, but it's helpful if you're checking in with people and seeing how they like their products. I find it best if I connect with them right away when I see that their package got to their door, so I can give them right from the start, here's how you use your product. Because I think a lot of our customers never even open their products, and that's why they never get their auto ship again, is because like they didn't even open it because they didn't know how to use it. Like if I had $1 for every unopened package of product I see like floating on the internet that people are trying to sell, and they're just like, I never even tried it to begin with. It's like, well, if we can alleviate that, that'll help. Okay. SC1 plus points. So when a new coach in 2022, so you'll notice 2022 leads to the status in 2023. So it's kind of confusing. It took me a while to get used to this. Like if we hit elite in 2022, we would be a 2023 elite team because it's like for the previous year. Confusing. But when a new coach in 2022 earns their first SC point in the first 2 months, you get a point. So where this is really important is that like new coaches need to sign up, contact their buy dirt people, right? They're people who like they can sell anything to, right? Like I think of your mom, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your best friend, your roommates, whatever. Like we need to help our new coaches not hesitate to take action. We need to get them hitting the ground running. And even like if a new coach is watching this recording, like hit the ground running, because it'll help the team as a whole. And so I think so often we're like, well, I'm a new coach, like I don't play into this. Like it's the leaders on the team that play into elite. To be honest, elite is a lot about like obviously moving up in ranks, but also like the new people getting them started right. So if you sign up a coach, help them get their first win quickly, and get on a call with them, help them send their first invites, and help them find that first person to sign up, because that's going to give you a point. And then SC points. So every single time a personally sponsored coach that joined in 2021 or 22 Achieve Success Club, 1 point is earned. So how this works is that like, all of you were in 2020, I believe. Well, Mackenzie might count on Shane's account as like 2021 since she renewed her account. But any coach in 2021 or 2022 that hit Success Club, you get 1 point. But then if you as the coach hit Success Club, you actually get 2 points. So like I have a coach who I know is going to hit Success Club. She signed up in at the end of 2021. I know she's going to hit it. And so when she hits it, and since I hit it, that'll be 2 points. And you can do that for everyone. So say Jess hit it, like pretend you're in 2021 or 2022, and Angie and Mackenzie, you all hit it. Then if I also hit it, technically, instead of just getting 3 points, I would get 6 points. So the biggest thing to get SC points is to do your tracker daily, and don't be scared to invite. 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 Because to be honest, like that's where the magic happens. Like I don't like, it's rare now since I've changed my content. If you've noticed, my content has been a little different lately. Now that I've changed my content, I'm getting more people to like ask me what I'm doing. But typically, I mean, I would say out of all the invites I send, I would say 90% of the people who sign up are because I personally invited them. And that's how it goes. The $20 codes is a perfect way right now to get in every single person's inbox, like everyone you've ever talked to before. Because even if you say like, hey, I know we've talked in the past, I just want you to know I have a $20 code and I don't want you to miss out on it. Okay. Does anyone have questions before I move on to my action items? Does anyone have questions about the road to elite, how as a team, like we can kind of get there, or anything like that, or questions how it works? Okay, I'll cover the benefits a little bit. So to be honest, like when you're a team leader or team builder, you get a little trophy. Obviously, it's like you get bragging rights, whatever, but it's kind of right, like these wins that kind of build your confidence. And it is fun to see the little trophy. It's fun to see, you know, your name recognized, all that, because you get recognition at Summit. Team leader, you get again a block for your trophy, you get recognition, and it's just like exciting, right? It's building momentum. Then premier coaches, there are special receptions at Summit. There's special receptions at the Punta Cana trip. There is like just special stuff for you, special seating, all that. What elite is where it really like where you actually get a bonus every single month. You automatically get a bonus every single month if you're an elite coach. And then if you're in the top 200 coaches, you get actually an extra $400 bonus. So I think the bonus is like $100 a month if you're an elite coach, and $400 if you're in the top 200. So then you would have essentially a $500 bonus every single month, which I don't know about you, but that would like pay for most of my house. So most of my mortgage. So that would be nice. And just like the knowing we're an elite team, like I think our team is being recognized by the people we know, because they know we're a team that is up and coming. They know we're a team who like works. They know like we are a recognized team. So I think that also like just having those recognitions adds credibility to our team and us as leaders, because you are all leaders on this call today. So a few action items, because it's only 7:50. This is kind of a shorter call, but I want everyone to let me know, what are you inviting to? So tell me, like you can drop it in the chat, you can say it out loud, but what are you inviting to specifically? And if you're not inviting, I want you, before you get off this call, I want you to create an idea for your next accountability group to start inviting to, because inviting is a lot easier when there's something specific. I struggle if I'm just like, have you ever wanted details about my fitness accountability group? But if I'm like, I have this challenge group that's coming up, it's so much easier for me to invite. So I am personally inviting right now to, I just blanked, the coach sneak peek I'm inviting to, but then I am also inviting to, like, I'm still talking about like our February group that is focused on falling in love with the journey. So that is what I am talking about right now. What are other people inviting to? Anything specific?
No. So, and actually I've had way better luck when I'm not like, what do you, and it just feels right to me, I guess. Like, would you be interested in this group? Because it doesn't feel very like personal. So like what I count as my invites is like asking people about like, how are you feeling about your health and fitness right now? Or like, cause people that I've checked already asked before, like, I know we've talked before, but like, how are you feeling right now? Or like, did you set any goals this year? Are you working on it? Um, and then like just from there with chatting with people, I guess I just
Mhm.
am like formulating in my mind like what they could need. So I've been working more one-on-one with people and then just like always thinking of our Be Better group. So
Yeah.
that's
And I would look at something too, like, I think that's a really great way to do, like, to start conversations for sure. But having like a direct, like, this is something you can do. Um, and so maybe, yeah, that's as simple as starting a bod group and calling it something, and then like setting your, like, what does your bod group focus on, or something like that. Like the loving your body, Angie put in the chat, she's, doing promo codes and love your body, and even promo codes, right? That's something specific. I just think that too, like as you talk to people, have something in mind of like, this is what I'm offering. But yeah, I agree. I think asking, where they're at or what their goals are for their health and fitness is definitely a good start.
I've been just talking about this, my little group that I have with my girls with, believing in you in 2022. It's kind of the theme. So,
That's cute. I like that. That's a good name. Believing in you in
and
20.
then I also thought about trying to do like, because I've seen it in the Boss Babes Mastermind, like trying to do like a March Madness something.
Yeah.
I haven't really thought through everything, but I thought that kind of sounded like fun.
Yeah. I think that if I could, yeah, a March Madness thing is going to be fun. And I'm trying to think like what else, like, I think I might do like a create your own luck or something. Like, I don't know, trying to think of something that deals with like St. Patrick's Day, but that's kind of a hard holiday. And so, what did Angie put? Gut health. Oh, yeah, gut health group, right? Like inviting to gut health. And and so I know like some ideas too is like inviting like, and even if you just call it like your mom's like, or yeah, you have your believing in you in 2022, or like, I think those are all good. So okay, and then my other action item is make sure you're inviting to the coaching call on Thursday. Because honestly, last time we did it, we had a very high like conversion rate. I don't know how many people we had on the call that were, I think we had about 8 like prospects on the call, and 6 of them signed up. So I think it's very important. Like, I think we figured out the science of this call, and I'm actually doing it with Deanne from Wisconsin, who's a 1-star, and Steph from Canada, who's a 1-star. So it's going to be kind of fun because there's going to be more people on there, and B, they're going to kind of hear from different people in different areas and just kind of like get to see their take on it. And so I think it's going to be very good. And I think how we ended it with the who's ready to sign up now, and with more people on there, they're going to like feel that positive pressure of like, okay, they're being brave and jumping in, like I'm going to be brave too and jump in. Like I think it's just a good way for them to feel like, okay, they're doing this, I'm going to do it too, like I'm not alone. And then it's easier, like, to be honest, we overthink things. Like I overthink things. So when you're like, okay, like what are you feeling right now in this moment? They go on that gut instinct instead of being like me, who like overthinks everything and is like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Because you could easily go emerald this week, right? So if you're watching the recording or you're live, like what are 2 people you can join this family as a coach or preferred customer, right? Like who are 2 people you need to reach out to and be like, this is what you need. We can do this together. And I know like I'm going to try to go emerald, definitely in my mom's account again. Like, and I think of going emerald as signing 2 coaches, right? That's kind of what I use. I don't know what I was doing. Have you signed up for our? I don't really know what that means. Oh, sign up for emerald in a day. I'm like, where was I going with that? apparently I didn't finish that sentence there. But the emerald for a day, because I think that's going to be very helpful. I've got a structure to it to do some memory jogging, to help you with some invites, to kind of formulate some plans there. So definitely think about that. If people say they can't make it, you know, make sure you write their name down somewhere so you can send them the invite and you don't like miss them somewhere. And then I personally, I reach out to everyone I invited to the last one. I invite to this one again, right? I just say like, maybe now's a better time. And I'd love for you to get some more details. And so, cause I had people who wanted to come that didn't show up and maybe they weren't able to watch the recording, but this will even be a new view for them too, because it is a different slide deck and it is different coaches. So it will be different than the last one. So if it's someone who even showed up to that one, they would even get different things coming to this one. So anyone and everyone is encouraged. Okay. What questions do you guys have? Anything? Okay. I'm going to sign off so that it's only 8 o'clock. This is so great. I didn't talk as much as I usually do. Well, it was a shorter topic, but essentially my goal for everyone is that they hit at least team builder this year, because you need to be diamond and then have 1 new emerald and then 25 leadership points and 1,000 team volume on your weak leg. And so as you add people to your family, make sure I can help you kind of place in your downline, because we obviously want to kind of stack your weak leg a little bit more so that you can get that team volume, you can team cycle more, make more money, all of that kind of stuff. So if you have any questions, reach out and have a good week. Keep inviting. See you guys on Thursday.